Well, earlier this week, something knocked Japan's brand new black hole satellite suddenly out of orbit and mysteriously lost all contact with Earth. Now we have a video of it spinning wildly in space. And JAXA, the Japanese space agency, has also received a few odd new messages. And if you remember in a recent video, we spoke about the notorious Phobos incident, wherein which the Soviet Union sent 2 satellites to take images of Mars and the moon Phobos that were also knocked out of orbit and lost. So after a long, tense silence, Hitomi, which is the name of the satellite, sent 2 very odd messages in response to JAXA's continued attempts to contact it. But that doesn't mean anything like full communications, much less control, has been reestablished. The messages were so short that JAXA has no new information about either the state of the satellite or what happened to knock it off kilter in the first place. There might be some clues in this video of the Hitomi shot by astronomer Paul Maley in Arizona, which was provided to Gizmodo.com. You can clearly see the Hitomi in a freefall spin. Maley first saw the satellite rotating like a top on March 28th. He confirmed that he was still seeing it tumble at the same consistent rate, 1 full rotation every 23.5 seconds, as of late last night. Those spin moves could be the very reason we are having so much trouble having a longer chat with Hitomi. Normally, the antenna would be roughly pointing at Earth, and it could hear what JAXA is trying to tell it. With the tumble, it's a lot harder though. Jonathan McDowell of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics was quoted as saying. Still, the fact that it got some new messages through all of this is cause for hope that the satellite can yet be recovered. It also may give us a clue of just what happened to throw the satellite off course in the first place, which is very mysterious, as the direction and the trajectory of these objects are extremely well calculated for the purpose that they don't actually hit anything, but it seems that something has hit the satellite and completely knocked it flying into the abyss of space. The Department of Defense's Joint Space Operations Center, who originally spotted the satellite shedding debris, said that they haven't seen evidence that a collision was at fault. Go figure. That suggests that whatever happened may have happened on the satellite itself. Yeah, right. Its fast spin could support that even further, supposedly. Hitomi did manage to collect a little bit of data before it lost communication with JAXA. It's fabulous data. It's transformational data, said University of Maryland astronomy professor Chris Reynolds, noting that it would likely be the subject of an upcoming paper. That's why there is widespread shock about what's happening. We all recognize how much fabulous science would have come from Hitomi. So, before the launch, Japan described the satellite as essential to solving key mysteries of the universe, such as the nature of black holes and the evolution of galaxies. That's because the Hitomi mission represents a major leap forward in terms of X-ray spectroscopy, one of the many techniques astronomers use to study cosmic X-ray sources. You learn so much about the universe from taking spectra. That's how we learn what stars are made of, and that's how we learn what their shift of galaxies are. It's how we learn about how star formations occur over the history of the universe. In pretty much every waveband, all the way from radio up to X-rays, there's so much information that you can learn from the universe in X-ray spectroscopy. And of course, gaining insight into these cosmic mysteries now hinges on one single question. Will JAXA be able to successfully recover Hitomi? The answer remains unclear, but they still have hope, and they have not declared it lost as of yet. So it really makes you wonder, what exactly knocked out this satellite, and was it similar to the long cylindrical object that knocked out the Phobos satellites around Mars that it actually captured pictures of just before it was knocked out? Or could it have been our own government wanting to take out this satellite before it gained some new information they didn't want released? At least not by the Japanese anyway. So there are a lot of questions, especially when it comes to a billion-dollar satellite where every movement is calculated down to the T, and its trajectory and everything that comes with it is further scrutinized to ensure that this type of thing doesn't happen. So again, it's definitely interesting news, and we will follow it and post updates on Twitter or Facebook, and possibly in an upcoming video should we receive new information. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe on your way out, and we'll see you back soon with much more. Stay safe, guys.
Bye.